Hello, Chaoscraft fans, and welcome to another episode of Chaoscraft. Before I get too much into the tech, I've got some news on it. Some good, some not so good, but I'm working my way around it. I want to get into on Patreon. Damn it, did I do that again? On Patreon, I have my first subscriber, but just $1. So thank you so much, and I believe it's Alchemy. Thank you so much for your support. Appreciate it. So that's helping. And when I'm about to get into what I'm talking about now, you guys are going to see why. We are actually running into some limits on the hardware I'm using right now. And in some areas, I've got some creative ways around it. For example, as of last night, I started on this Chaos Craft command line tool, which you guys can check out at this URL, which I'll try and put in the show notes. But don't worry, I'll actually put it out at NPM and stuff like that so you guys can install it. But this will allow those of you guys that wanted to run bots and contribute, extra CPU cycles when you guys were using your laptops or desktops or whatever, to helping these bots evolve. That's pretty cool. So I'm working on that. And then, sorry, I thought I heard someone attacking me or something. But yeah, we're running out of room. Like what you're seeing here is that Mongo is basically saying no more. You are done with the MongoDB that we're using right now, which is paid for. So what I'm going to end up doing right now is hitting the master restart in a minute here. Before I do that, I'll show you guys one of the reasons why we're having some trouble here. And those of you guys in Discord have already seen some of this stuff. Let's take a look at this brain here, assuming it even loads. You know what? That might take a second. Yeah, that's going to take a second. Let me load a Gen 0 one just to compare and contrast this. Or a lower Gen 1. Let's see, digs. A lot of people dig it like a lower level a lot of times. Let's just look at these guys. These guys are Gen 0s. So this is the brain of a Gen 0. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Oh, that's right. Gen 0s get deleted right away. I got to find something higher than Gen 0. Sorry. If they die, they tend to get deleted pretty quickly. Let's find something like these are Gen 45 and 46 are like really knocking it home. I found even in the hundreds. We can even look at in the hundreds here and see like a 146. We'll take a look at that brain. I'm going to try and find something lower than that though. $96. They didn't start crafting or digging until pretty high level here. We got to have one that's alive right now. That's a pretty low one. Let's just look here and see if I can find him. Quick, just to double check who's online. Oh, they all got 243s and 241, so we might not be able to find a lower one, but let's just take a look at a brain for a 100 and some. So that's what a 146, generation 146 looks like. I really do want to find one that's lower than that. And I know we've got to have one floating around here somewhere. We don't want to spend all day on this either. And the other one you could do is find Atom Zero, which has an artificial brain, like I hand coded it, but it just go age. I need like a Gen 3 or something like that. It's Gen 74, Gen 30. Perfect. So this is what a Gen 30 looks like. So this is what it looks like. This is their decision tree, their neural net. There is I have to refresh. I need to fix this so there's like a better way of clicking over here instead of just refreshing. 53 nodes at that age. And I think they start off with somewhere around 20 or so, 22. It's just kind of a randomly generated thing. At 146, we're talking about 633 decisions that they make twice a second right now, which this is going to come into play later. Let's look at a 250. They have 3,361 decisions that they try and make every half second. So I'm thinking that I might have stepped up that number a little bit too fast, and I'm tempted to drop it back down. You just see how dense that neural network is there. Decisions like you can't even see. This is kind of a useless screen at this point. So something I need to work on. But we don't need to get up to that number quite so quickly. I think we can do this more simply. And the thing is, we're running out of database space because this stuff is what I call, when they're not alive, I'm going to call it cold storage until I get sued by the nice people at Westworld. But when they're not like currently active, we'll just say like it like queued up to be in one of the worlds or something like that. They're in cold storage for now. We don't need that to be in Mongo because that's too much information to be in Mongo. So what I think I'm going to end up doing is moving it to S3, which also is another service that costs money. I was just in a discussion here about whether or not I should put it in here, and should I have it on my laptop or something like that. But I am running this on laptops. I'm going to give you guys the ability to run on laptops. But there's some data that cannot be ephemeral or shouldn't be ephemeral. This is the middle one, 633. And these guys right here, they're like, I don't want the stats to be completely ephemeral until I hit the master reset. So there needs to be something. If one of my laptops dies, I don't want to lose generation upon generation of information. Versus because a bot right now, the bot will push this information to the server, and that's where we're running into our limitation of the server. Also, other people want to run this, and I don't want to have to worry about them losing information or stuff like that. If a laptop gets like just blown up, none of the information should disappear besides just temporary memory and stuff like that. So with that said, that should just give me an idea. I should write that down. I'll save it for later. But I'm going to hit the reset button. So we're about to see everything go back to pretty early. But my fitness function is more refined than ever. That's not my fitness function. So that's not the prettiest thing, but my tracking ability is better. So we're moving in the right direction. I'm just going to buy us some time real quick. But I'm not going to bother doing that in this video. I will show you guys later. So if you guys actually want to see some Minecraft stuff, I know I'm drinking the damn thing again, but I just pushed this out. You guys are still pretty active considering how many nodes they got. At 241, they got to have over 2,000 nodes in the brain, which is pretty impressive that they're processing as quickly as they are from the machines that they are. But I'm not seeing anything new right now. I still am looking into crafting, crafting stuff. Why are they not crafting they're placing wooden blocks, but they're not crafting with them. So we got to figure out what's up with that. They're not building the crafting table, which you think would be like one of the quick things. So I'm not sure what's up with that, but I'm going to figure that out pretty quickly. I just need to hit the master reset, and I'll get Adam in here, and we'll go from there. So thank you guys all for watching. Again, Alchemy, thank you so much for your patronage. Anybody else is interested in seeing this stuff happen or running bots or whatever, please check us out. Join the Discord. Links are in the show notes. Command line tools coming soon, depending on how much real world work I've got to do in between. But the more patrons I have, the more I can focus on this and get this stuff moving. So we'll see some cool stuff. Thank you guys all. I'm running out of time here, so take care. Check me out, and thanks again to everybody on Discord, and definitely that was the wrong button, to Alchemy. There we go, to Alchemy for all your help. Take care.